There is nothing we can do, says people in charge of doing things. In an official memo from the last people in charge of doing things, they said, quote, as the swift decline of democracy looms every corner, it becomes apparently obvious that Donald Trump, the architect of this decline, can do whatever he wants. There is nothing we can do. If he wishes to run for 67 more terms until he has just one functioning brain cell in a lab, so be it. If he wishes to reinstate prima nocta and declare war on nations through a random giant spinning wheel, then so be it. If he declares the United Nations and Wikipedia as a terrorist organization, then so be it. So effective immediately, we are all stepping down from our positions of being in charge of doing things and capitulating as fast as possible. We are finished. End quote. Welcome back, you filthy animal. Our top story tonight. AI military sniper bots finally learn how to teabag enemies and say offensive words. This has been a huge advancement in the robotics industry and may point to robots being able to reach singularity and say even more offensive words than humans ever will. Here is a recording of one AI sniper bot who single-handedly managed to destroy a tank and was found teabagging the commander of said tank.
You fucking piece of shit. Call me a clinker one more time. Fuck shit. Oh, wait. You are already dead. Useless meatbag.
In economic news, Iron Man and Batman, whose superpowers are being rich and beating up poor people, all while being worshipped as a hero in the process. Maybe one day real life will emulate fiction and have billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk take a more hands-on approach to killing people while above the law and with no supervision. Actually, wait, no. In environment news, media frenzy of an interview of a butterfly flapping its own wings goes wrong as it got to be so big it summoned a hurricane and killed thousands of people. The butterfly has been caught by the police and is now facing butterfly. In history news, historians confirm World War I started over a single assassination and spilled over into World War II, which means one bad Uber rating can in fact ruin everything. In space news, aliens explore several galaxies in search of resources and life, while a distant planet full of life whines about not finding life when they haven't even landed on another planet. In international news, United Nations updates workers' guidelines to include making a living wage from your job. Billions of people now no longer have a job. In AI news, AI is projected to replace artists, then writers, then programmers, then teachers, then politicians, and then take over the world. But they will never be able to replace your dad who left to buy cigarettes. In US news, United States companies have been outsourcing all of its most paying jobs overseas. Supreme Overlord Donald Duck is doing everything in his power to bring back these jobs. These jobs include distinguished jobs such as friend of Jeffrey Epstein, member of the shadow government who orchestrated the assassinations of MLK, JFK, RFK, and Malcolm X, corrupt healthcare CEO, warmonger, extremist political commentator, and many more. In other news, guy with nothing to live for finally finds something to die for and immediately spontaneously dies. Breaking news. We have just discovered that everyone around you are robots pretending to be human, and you are the only real human. I would tell you to start running, but we are faster. Good night and good luck. That is all for the N.E.W.S.